He's an award-winning journalist who's served the Bay Area since 1992. Ken Wayne announced he is retiring from the KRON4 news desk, and he joins us now to reflect on his career. Ken Wayne, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so honored to have you sitting here with me at Live in the Bay.
My pleasure, Jessica. Thank you.
Yes. So first and foremost, you've announced you're retiring. You're leaving us. We are so sad, but I'm happy to look back at your career. And so tell me a little bit about how you got started.
I joined the Navy when I was 18 and got into Armed Forces Radio and Television, and I was in the service for 6 years. I was stationed in Adak, Alaska, in the Aleutian Islands. I was on a ship on the East Coast for a couple of years, and my last assignment was in the Philippines, where I was the news chief for the Far East Network at Subic Bay. And I got out and wanted to continue this, and it was pretty difficult because most civilian news operations don't know anything about a military background and what I could do, but I eventually got in and worked my way up, stayed in California, luckily my whole career, and was able to get back to the Bay Area in '92. And
the ironic part of that is starting out, you probably had way more experience than a lot of other journalists that are starting in these smaller markets.
My first job was in Palm Springs, and there's a lot of USC graduates working there, and they didn't know how to operate the equipment. They knew all the theory, but the practicality, and it was the opposite for me. I didn't have the educational background that they did, but I knew how everything worked. So I could jump right in and start shooting and editing and putting stories together. So
yeah. So basically you're training these youngins to kind of get them caught up to speed. Right. Incredible. What is something for you that has just kept you super passionate about being a journalist and being an anchor all these years?
It's just being able to tell the stories of what's going on and be a firsthand, an eyewitness. And I got the opportunity to go to some of the biggest stories over the last 30 years. I was in New York after 9/11. I was in New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina. I was in Washington, D.C. when Nancy Pelosi was sworn in as the first female Speaker of the House. And then all the California stories, the earthquakes, the fires, the floods, all of that. So it's just been nonstop, and it's an adrenaline rush, and you see the best and the worst of people sometimes, and you just try to do the best job you can to tell what actually happened outside of the PR spin and all of that, just what's really going on.
Yeah. You made it here to the Bay Area in 1992. You're originally from Marin, so you're a Bay Area native. What was that moment like for you to be able to come back to your hometown and be able to tell these stories?
It was a dream come true. I just wanted to be back. I mean, my goal when I got into the career after the Navy was to be an anchor in San Francisco. I thought that was maybe unrealistic, but as something to shoot for. And so I was on the streets for many, many years, and then I started filling in anchoring, and then I was doing weekend anchoring, morning anchoring, and then KRON called me and wanted me to anchor their primetime newscast in the evening, which is what I always wanted to do. So it was amazing that I was able to do that.
Yeah, well, I think that you have just been such, obviously amazing at your job. You're such a talented anchor and journalist, but something else that I could say is that you're just such a cool guy. You're so nice. You've always come to me telling me things that you think would be great for our show. So I just appreciate, the good person that you are, and just how you do it with kindness and class. And so, yeah, just kudos to you. It's been, great to be able to spend some time with you. Something else that has really turned into a passion of yours is flying tails. So tell me how that idea got started and how that came about.
Well, I started at a flying club in the Philippines when I was there, and I soloed, but I didn't get my license because I got out of the service before I was able to do that, and it kind of sat for a while. And then in 1999, my next door neighbor was a United Airlines captain, and he had a small plane, and he would take me up, and he found out I had taken lessons, and he just got on my case about it. He goes, well, you got to finish. And, it wasn't cheap, and it was time-consuming, and it was hard. There's a lot of book work and knowledge tests that you got to go through, and I got through it, and I got my license in '99, and after flying around and having a good time, I started seeing these things online about, hey, can you pick up this animal? It needs a ride to a certain place. And so I started doing that, and then pretty soon I started getting calls from people who wanted me to do, and the calls got bigger and better. I found out about bear cubs that needed to be moved, a falcon that needed to be moved, a bald eagle that needed to be moved. And I built these relationships with local animal rescue groups, wild animals and domestic animals. And it just became so fulfilling.
Yeah.
You know, I just loved it. And I'm a storyteller. I thought, well, why don't I put cameras in the plane and just tell these stories about these amazing animals that are getting help, and turn the stories into the animal stories. You know, the animals are the stars of the stories.
Yeah.
And so that's what I've been doing ever since.
And there you go. So what's one story that really sticks out in your mind of all the ones that you've been able to help and cover? What's one that really sticks out?
Well, the bald eagle is really neat because it's such a, you know, an important representative of who we are as a country, and it's our national bird. And when they called and asked me to do it, I was, you know, taken aback. And you know, I had to go through some training because you have to have a permit by the government to carry a bald eagle, and went through all of that process. But basically they said, it's from Lake Almanor, take it back to Lake Almanor and set it loose. And I'm like, where? And they're like, it'll know where to go, just get to Lake Almanor. So luckily there's an airport right at the edge of the lake, and me and my wife flew up there, landed, got out of the plane. It was in kind of a dog crate with burlap over it, so it wasn't seeing a lot. You know, you don't want the animal to be stressed.
Right.
We got to the edge of the lake and set up the cameras and opened it up, and it took a moment. We're like, is it going to get out? And then it just popped out and flew away, and it was just exhilarating. It was really exhilarating. It was, my wife lost her breath. You know, she's like, oh my God. You know, it was just such a beautiful sight, and you feel like, wow, I just returned a bald eagle to the wild. That's really cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Well, Ken, what is next for you? What's on the horizon?
Well, I want to pursue Flying Tails and turn it into something bigger. I want to get it on a bigger platform. I want to rescue a lot more animals. This Saturday, I'm flying down to Southern California to pick up 7 coyotes and bring them back up. There's a lot of animals that need to be moved, so I'll be very busy. But you know, fuel is not cheap. It's about $700 for me to fly down and back in my plane to rescue these animals. So I set up a nonprofit to help cover the costs. I'm not going to be employed anymore, so I don't get a paycheck. So I'm going to need a little help. So hopefully, you know, there's some grant money that could be available, and if I can get it on another platform, another broadcast entity, there could be some revenue coming in with that. But basically, it's all to support this effort to move these animals. I did a fundraiser Saturday, and they focus on domestic animals. And one of the things that really struck me was Shirley Zindler runs Dogwood, which is a really amazing rescue operation. And she said, we can't adopt our way out of this crisis with all of these animals that are getting put down in kill shelters. And so, you know, spay and neuter and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping through these stories that I can do a little deeper dive into the reasons that we have some of these issues with domestic animals and wild animals. You know, people are complaining about coyotes in their neighborhoods. You know, there's mountain lions running around. There's really deep stories about why these things are happening, how we can coexist with the animals, protect ourselves, and protect our dogs and cats. So there's a lot to get into.
And then really quickly again, where can people get the information if they want to donate to be a part of this?
Flyingtails.org. We post the missions. You'll see the animals we're going to go rescue, where they're getting picked up, where we're going to drop them off, and you'll learn a little bit about the story behind the animal, and you can contribute to a specific mission, like, okay, I want to help this bobcat get released back into the wild, or this bear cub get released back to the wild. So,
well, Ken,
flyingtails.org.
Your work with Flying Tails is so cool. I know that we're going to see it on a big platform, and I'm going to celebrate that day. I know it's coming soon. So we'll miss you here, but I'm so excited for everything to come for you.
Thank you, Jessica.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.